College. Some of the most memorable years of a young adult's life. Those semesters are brimming with experiences of new friends, new places, and new exciting adventures to partake in. It looked to be another perfect semester.
It was great. I got an apartment with my friends from last year, had midnight marathons of Doctor Who while eating pizza from the new place down the street. It was heavenly.
But just like every semester, this one had to end. But this was no ordinary semester. For Alyssa, this was her last.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, Mom, I'm having a blast. What do you mean after I graduate?
But before college ends, there comes finals.
My grades? What grades?
This is the tragic story of yet another student who fell victim to procrastination.
This Tuesday?
Homeschooled from a young age, Alyssa spent all her time indoors intently studying every subject. She received A's in every course and soon came to Mount Vernon Nazarene University. But the overwhelming new experiences of such a greatly enlarged social life caused Alyssa to gradually join with the 1 out of every 2 college students to be afflicted with a disease known as procrastination, more commonly known as the I'll do it later syndrome, or the just one more video disorder.
I made it through the first 3 years without a problem. I fell into the routine of classes, the cafeteria, homework, friends.
But around the beginning of her 4th year, things took a dramatic turn for Alyssa.
I had just opened the cover of my first textbook when my roommate came in telling me about everyone's plans for the evening. Their plans seemed reasonable enough, fun even, so I shut my textbook and joined them.
Little did Alyssa know that was the first step towards the cause of her procrastination.
I thought it wouldn't hurt for just one night to delay my studies, but then they came again the next day, and the next. And they just kept coming, each time with grander plans than before.
One night, weeks later, after a long day of adventuring with her friends, Alyssa prepared for bed, but something wasn't right.
As I settled down in bed, I just felt something was wrong. I was getting just this terrible back pain. I tried to brush it off, to ignore it, thinking it would go away, but it only seemed to get worse.
Alyssa sat up, only to discover what she least expected.
There were these giant books lying on my mattress where I was lying. I suddenly remembered the textbooks I had gotten, but the time with my friends took my mind completely away from them.
Alyssa decided to open the books.
I looked down at the pages and I couldn't understand a single word. It was like it was Greek instead of words.
Unsettled, Alyssa tried to deny this event, blaming the lack of sleep she's been getting. She decided to wait until tomorrow to read the forgotten textbook. But the next day, she forgot the books yet again.
Things are fine for a while, but nearing the end of the semester, Alyssa started behaving erratically and just not herself. She was constantly on Facebook, going to or hosting some event nearby every night. I kept asking her how classes were going, but she would act as if she had never heard the word before.
I would have these episodes where hours would just go by like seconds, and I would be still in the same position, Netflix telling me that I had just watched 3 straight seasons of The Walking Dead, but I would feel no accomplishment or satisfaction, only the nagging feeling that I was forgetting something.
We could tell that something was wrong with Alyssa, and one night we finally decided to do something about it.
Alyssa's friends devised an intervention, unplugging the internet and setting Alyssa down with her closest friends.
It was pretty intense. We tried several methods, but she rejected them, one after another.
Alyssa's friends were losing hope until, on a desperate whim, they decided to take a risk. Against all odds, Alyssa became responsive once again. After several hours of intense therapy, they finally saw some improvement in Alyssa.
We started out slow, with her merely skimming the pages, but we soon got her reading in more detail, and we hope to see her read the information boxes on the pages as well as the main text. We have also gotten her to attend most, if not all, of her classes.